Oh, hey, well, listen, right? First of all, I don't even know, dude. But it don't take a rocket scientist. You know what I mean? Every time I say something, they be coming out with saying, how am I snitching if I don't even know you? If I see it and I'm not even a police officer, you know they see it. They're just waiting for you to slip up. How many times I gotta say they're watching and they're listening to lyrics? I mean, come on now, common sense. I know we all, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't stupid. This is what I'm saying. I'm just guessing. I swear to God, I don't talk to nobody. I don't be around nobody. I just be Googling, reading, and shit just be coming to me like that. Right? And I know it's hard. What you need to do is, and this is free advice, right? Because Trump even keeps saying no matter what she say, they just keep, you know what I mean? Whatever I say, you don't gotta pop up because you keep me blocked, and that's fine. You don't gotta pop up because if you know now, everybody thinks I'm crazy. So ain't nobody gonna believe nothing I say anyway. They will. I swear to God, they don't because I'm crazy. Right? And it's that, you know what I'm saying? Your songs, the lyrics they're putting in a song, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. I'm not gonna say what song, but I just be strolling. But you know, it's they now. Mano got him a new song out talking about Diddy bopping and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful what you put out there, cause people don't understand, right? They might have been gang members back in the day or whatever, but when they grow up and some get responsibilities, they go into law enforcement. They go into law enforcement, they be firemen, they become lawyers. You got to understand that. And if there is, right, a ex gangbanger and he's with the police or the let's say law enforcement, period. They already know how you move and speak. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I just be coming up the top of my dome and shit because all I do is diamond dot, you know what I mean? Read and just be thinking. And I was in special ed. I didn't graduate high school, so if I can put two and two together, a motherfucker that graduated college and got degrees, you know they can put it together. That's what I keep saying. You know, you got to stop popping up every time I say something. Every time I say, you know, the police be, because I still didn't get my tick. I just got YouTube back. And then I just got Instagram back. Then I just got X back. But I didn't get TikTok back. I'm still blocked. So I'm letting you know you got to be careful what you be saying. Because I let the police be all on my page. And, you know, I can't stop them. And they kick me off so I can't be on putting on nothing else. And that's what I'm saying. If there is ex-gang members that is in law enforcement, it don't take a rocket scientist. They don't look like they're the brightest bulbs in the lamp. But anywho, that's none of my business. But I'm learning to know my boundaries. Learn my boundaries is what I am learning today. Right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth about Rhode Island. I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Providence, born and raised, ran the streets, did most of my dirt, but right now I'm in Woonsocket. Is your mother okay? Because I'm pretty sure she's a grandma too, and I am a grandma. And you ask me, am I okay, mister? I don't even get high, but I bet your mother does. Now, see how ignorant I can be with you? Right? There's cameras everywhere in Providence. There's cameras everywhere, and even on the bus. Inside the bus, outside the bus. downtown, on City Hall, on Federal Court. That's right down there where everybody do their business. I keep saying the police know who I am. They know I don't use drugs. Because if I use drugs, they're going to put me in jail. They made that very clear. Right? They know I don't do no criminal activity. So there's no way you can take a picture of me doing anything. Anything that's going to get me locked up in jail. I be saying, you like she snitching. I don't snitch. You tell on yourself. Cameras are everywhere. You don't think an addict's going to leave a facility and don't go tell another addict, plus when they're getting high? If he leaves and don't got no more drugs and somebody walk on him and they got drugs, you don't think they ain't going to start telling everything? See, I'm going to explain it again because even homeboy needs some guidance. A snitch is somebody that's an informant for the police that's trying to get out of trouble there. So I ain't in no trouble. I ain't in no trouble. And I ask you, why would I let somebody follow me to do drops? And I don't get a nickel. Now, how do that make sense to you? If you about your paper. If you about your paper, right? And they're still, you're not in the business no more, right? You got out scot-free, but with your name and your title, and that's all you asked for in your life. You gave everything away. Everything. Everything that you had in the pot you did not want. You just wanted your life and your title, and you wanted to walk away. That's it. Because jails and death is real. My cousin got killed. I was like, oh God, I got to get out the street. Ever since I was young, I always say God got the biggest purpose for me, and I'm not lying. Ever since I was young. Even when I was on drugs, I always prayed to a higher power. Because I just couldn't kick the habit. So now, you beg for your life, your freedom, your title, whatever you made, whatever you take that. That don't mean nothing to me. I just want to have a family. And I really didn't want no kids. Oh God, I didn't want no kids. You know what I mean? I just wanted to live my life. So other people, now you clean, right? You decided to stick your toe in the water, but they snatched you. This whole soul out your body. So now you got understanding. You know what I mean? You can't stick your foot in the pond unless it's legal. Anything you do got to be legal. You cannot do illegal shit because that was the agreement. So why would I let other people come ride on my chariot and I'm not doing nothing illegal? Why not tell? You know the rules and the stipulations, right? And I be minding my business. How am I a mutt? When you leave when I leave. You move when I move. No, I'm the leader. If I don't move, you don't move. Right? And if we're on the bus, me and somebody moving, right? Who you think they're going to go to? They ain't going to come to me. That's why I'm like, you at your own risk. At your own risk. That's why I was like, if you come to Providence or whatever and you see blue or whatever color, you can be blue. They will have to move and give you that spot. Because he didn't ask to be a lieutenant or a sergeant or nothing. He just said he wanted to be a Crip for life. So that means he don't never come up the ladder. He just stays where he is, and neither do his family. Because he ain't even obligated to be jumping nobody. And they really ain't gangbangers. They're just riding somebody else's coattail. There is some up here, but not the ones that be downtown. Nope. Smart ones don't get comfortable. Smart ones don't hang out 24/7. And I mean 24/7. Sometimes they're scared to even leave. You know what I'm saying? They got children. These are women and men. They got children, but they rather hang downtown. So I'm not coming downtown. It's hot. By the time you get downtown and be ready to go to the beach, you be ready to come back because you got to wait like 2 hours to get on the bus to go to the beach. So I'm gonna be sure to say it again. I don't snitch, I tell. And if you stay, this is the agreement. If you stay out of my path, because this is what they do. I don't know about where you live, but I know about where I live. If they can break you, because I swear to God, they had somebody's great grandmother smoking. She never smoked crack in her life. I call her mom and pa. We used to be at the shelters together. But they always used to get out because Pa get drunk and swear he can beat everybody. He never lays down. He keeps everybody up. And when Pa goes, so don't Ma. And I mean, Ma gotta be like in her 70s, close to her 80s. And she walked up to me one day and said, "You got any crack?" I'm like, "What, Ma?" She was like, "You got any crack?" I was like, "Wait, hold up. Let me ask you something. Who turned you on to crack?" And when she described them to me, it was a black man. I know exactly what it was. Ma's white. But wherever she went, she found her crack. And then another lady, she got to be like in her late 60s. They turned her out on crack. I'm like, "You smoking crack?" Because before she was someone breaking my kneecaps. She sold her walker. I mean, this is what they do. Your life and your recovery means nothing to a dealer. They hate my guts. Oh my God, they hate me so bad. Soon as, they know I'm coming before I even leave Woonsocket to get on a bus. They hate me because they can never break me. From all the times they was trying to rape me at Crossroads. Even Tyrone, you never told that story. Everything that ever happened to me, sleeping outside and, fighting and carrying on and getting kicked out of here, there, and everywhere, or porches and shit, I never picked up. The whole 5 years I've been homeless, I never used. The only drugs I used, they was prescribed by the doctor for my foot. Lord knows I didn't even really fucking need them. Because if they had me numbed up they gave me a spinal tap, they gave me shit in my IV, you know what I mean? Whatever he put in my IV, I was knocked out. They had the cover over my face. The lady thought I was dead. But I was really just sleeping. Right? So you need to stop calling everybody a snitch when they're telling. Because everybody ain't no snitch, sir. You snitching on yourself, really. Because one thing, instead of you getting whoever that, you should have got that taken off. And that's advice. We basically did the same thing, but I'm crazy, so I can sit up here and say anything. And I tell everything. Even the cops know I tell everything. But I'm telling you, you can't keep saying everybody's a snitch because everybody's not no snitch. But there is a snitch. There is a snitch. Lord knows there's a snitch. I don't know why they keep calling my name. I guess I don't know who that is. But Lord knows there is a snitch. And you gonna be sad. You really don't know because in Providence, you don't know who's who because we just, well, I'm not, I'm old school. But everybody blends in. You don't never know who's who. They said stop talking. No, I'm gonna keep talking. Right? But they're definitely one. And they're not just looking for drugs, they're looking for other shit. They Woonsocket don't know me like Providence. No matter what I say, people still do what they do. They're still pointing the finger at me, and I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. I do not snitch, I tell. I only tell when you offer me drugs, and I don't do drugs. Because why should you offer me drugs and I keep telling you I don't do drugs? It's funny though. But I just seen him, so that's why I'm even on here again, because I seen him. I was like, let me pop on here and say a couple of words. So leave me alone. I'm going to leave you alone, please. Let's keep it that way. You stay away from me. I stay away from you. You know what I mean? I'll do me, you do you. But that's now if I tell you who the snitch is, that's snitching because you keep saying I'm snitching. So I'm not gonna tell who the snitch is. But well, I was saying it, but there's a lot of people that look like Lizette. I'm like, God damn, you gotta be one of them too, cause you all look. I mean, even the girls look like the boys. As I keep telling you, I'm not the snitch. But apparently somebody's in some hot shit. I know they'd be like, well, how she know? I just pop up at the right time. I just go outside. But anywho, just leave me alone. But that lobster thing was crazy. That lobster thing was crazy. I wasn't feeling the shrimp thing because the shrimp thing is like licking balls. I don't do that. But that lobster thing, that was something fantastical. Now maybe we can get together on that, but now I ain't even trusting you to be by myself with you. Cause it's hot out here for a pimp, you don't know. But I don't know, they can, oh my God, whoever's cooking like in real life, this is real life. Whoever's cooking that food need to shut their window. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know what it is. Everybody got different, palates. But it smells like something's dead in that hole. Did you ever smell, excuse me. Did you ever smell dry blood from a person? It smells like death up here. It's all the way down the hallway when you open the door. I'm like, God damn. It really smells like death. I don't know. I'm not going to look for it. But anyway, yeah, so I went and got me 2 charges. Because, like I said, I'm repeating. They think I got the shaky disease. I had to go buy charges. That's why I haven't been up here. I gotta take these charges wherever I go, stick them right in my ass. They broke every one. God rest, bless their soul. But anyway, yeah, I'm lonely. It gets like that sometimes. But I can't. Problems, man, ain't no good. I'm not begging for a man. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? They just want to sleep with you and then tell everybody they did, but then you ain't together no more. So you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to do the men the way the men do the women. But if I do it, then I'm a whore and I give it away for free. But if he does it, it's all right and want to give you like $40. Boy, I fucked you for free. Because it was a waste of time anyway. Every time I think about it, I cry. I'm going to get right off here and cry. Then they're lying. I'm like, I'm pure. I had kids, yes, but trust me, I am pure. My mouth and every hole is pure. I guarantee it. That's why they took my HIV test off. They still won't let me see it. But, I just got to be careful. That's why I'm learning my boundaries. But every time I see them, I pop up because I'm only going to speak the truth. The truth can only set you free. That's it. Because like I said, you can never tell a lie twice. But the truth is always going to come out. The same but different. At the end of the day and the night, the end of the moral of the story is going to be the same. I'm not the snitch, but there is one. It's not my job. That's not what, ain't nobody paying me. That's why I'm trying to mind my business and stay where I pays my rent. But I do gotta go out next week. But other than that, I'm not. I don't want to even. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me in them places anyway because I don't use drugs. I don't use drugs. I don't sell drugs. So they say, why is she in here? To be nosy. I mean, and I'm going to tell the dealers, you are too comfortable. And this is free advice that nobody's going to give you. Because when they're going to catch you, they're going to catch you anyway. Because I'm pretty sure they got pictures if they're investigating. I'm telling that cop man right up in there. And I ain't lying. And I know who they're looking for, but that's none of my business because I'm not getting paid to tell. But anywho, you are too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't even clean the toilet. You know what I do if I got to do a number two when I'm somewhere? I put toilet paper all around the rim. All around the rim. These dealers are in there cleaning the whole toilet from the floor up. I was like, you are too comfortable. He's wiping his hands and shit. I'm like, you are too comfortable. You are too comfortable here. When you get comfortable doing your do somewhere, that means you're going to get busted because you're too comfortable. You don't see the threat coming. Well, I'm not the threat. But that's why they don't see the threat because they're too comfortable. You supposed to act just like the homeless and the addicts. You don't supposed to have on $300 shoes. No, you get some old tennis shoes out the back, some raggedy jeans, and a dusty t-shirt. Hopefully you play basketball in it. Keep that on. Go in there stinking with a dirty baseball cap on. Use it when you are too. I'm just saying, because when you make money and this is just free advice. There's jewels I'm dropping. I'm not helping nobody. I'm not getting paid. God never, Jesus, I say God, Jesus, and this ain't even a blessing because this is the devil's work I'm talking. But Jesus never got paid for his blessings. Hey, Mr. Fabricon, you gotta go tell what you saw. You understand me? Nobody understands what I'm saying, but you know what I mean? Mother was a beautiful woman. And I thank you. And I thank her. Like, really, thank her. Like, really. People don't understand. I'm pure, yeah, but it's too hot to be, you know what I mean? I know I'm doing wrong showing my arms and all that. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing is wrong. But you know what I'm saying? You got to spread the word. Now I'm talking to Mr. Fabricon. We're going to get back to your devilish behavior. You got to tell what you seen. Just like Jesus, Messiah, will say. Just like Allah sit Messiah down and he kept trying to show them who he was, but they wouldn't believe. You saw with your own two eyes. You saw with your own spirit. We argued in spirit. What you say? Don't put your hands on me. I will have you shot dead. How would I know you said that to me? If you where you at and I'm where I'm at. Because Allah is good. Allah is good. And you still got breath in you. You got a story to tell and you got to tell it. To your followers, to your soldiers, the fallen ones too. Because you never know. If you save one soldier that stepped out of line and went to the devil's side, if you tell him what you witnessed with your wife, right? You can save a life. Even if you save one life. You save many. You save thousands, billions. But if you can pick a brother out of the darkness and bring him back to life by sharing the story that you sing because you are Allah's child. He put you to be in head of your congregation, of your followers. And it's up to you to tell what you seen. Because he don't show many. He don't show many because you know what? Just because you serve. Because there's only, me and you both know, there's only one. But he got many names and many faces. Because he got to, he's like me. You got to fit in. Right? Many faces. Because like you said, they made many religions. Many. Because they wanted their religion to fit their background, ethnic background. So I need you to share that there is really a heaven. And the gates will open and you will walk up them cloudy little stairs. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And like I said, he don't choose many. He don't choose many. But the ones that he choose is really his child. Because many of us, and this is where he made me, honey. You got to set me for who I am. Like I said, I got to be able to get in when I fit in, when I need to. Because this is what he wanted me to do. This is my job. This is what I do for Allah. People don't understand, why did he pick it? Because I can I got the gift of gab and I can get in when I need to fit in. People end up not liking me, but shit, after that, I'm already through the threshold, so it don't matter if you like me or not. I'ma still walk in here when I feel free to. And you gotta share. I believe in everything that happened between me and you. I believe it. You know what? You ain't the first one that helped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, but I won't need you to tell it. I can't tell it. You have to tell it. And I'm telling you, they're not the first. Them Catholics. None of the Catholics made it. None of them made it. Some white lady, in Sisters of the Poor. Her, yeah, and somebody else, yeah, with her. But they really didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's because you're being picked for this and that don't mean you're going to be able to see what God chose for his chosen one to see. That's the work I do. They be like, oh, she did. People are trying to get paid off what I do. No, you don't. No, because Jesus, was doing all his miracles and all his thing. He didn't get paid one penny. Not one penny. So why should I? It's a blessing from the Lord that I want to share. But even when I die, I'm going to come back and do the same thing. In spirit. Because I leave my temple. We all leave our temple at the end of the day and the night. That's like a hollow house for me. When I go, my house will be laid to rest. I don't even care what you do with me because, my spirit's going to be up in heaven. I'm going to be praising. And when I leave, so don't the Lord. He ain't going to find another temple because there ain't no other but me. But even in spirit, I will still come down because my journey's not done just because I done passed away. Lord knows. He told me it wasn't my time. But, you don't know what the devil's going to do for you. The devil can come right up and snatch your life. And everybody, oh, she died too soon. Oh, cut it out. As I told my kids, don't even have a funeral. If you want to cremate me, and flush me down the toilet. I don't even give a fuck. Because once my spirit's going, is just the body. People going to be crying over the ones that didn't hate me or put me in the ground so people can come pee on my site, dance on it and all that. Because I don't even care. I don't even care. Because this is temporary. When your heart stops, everything's over. This is a temporary house for your spirit and your soul. Now, a lot of you, and you said the same thing. Now, how I know you said this, but I don't want you know, it's just me and you. A lot of you are going to get kicked out of heaven because God already knows your heart. He knows your hateful ways. Even if you make it up to the staircase, I don't know how you're going to get there because you're going to have a ball and chain that's going to be pulling you back down to hell. But, you know, God got a personality too. And I want to add in depth too. Now, anyway, yeah, you got to spread the gospel. And I'm going to say it again, thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't going to tell nobody. But anywho, yeah, back to the devil. When you get comfortable because a spot is hot and you're making a lot of money, 9 times out of 10, they are building a case against you. And I'm just saying, if I just got out of jail, I am going right to Burlington Coat Factory. I am going to Walmart. I ain't throwing no parties. I ain't driving no expensive cars. I ain't having 25 niggas behind me acting like I'm that bitch. I'm saying if it was me, I ain't doing none of that because I'm gully now. I don't have shit. You bring attention to yourself. And then when you bring attention to yourself and then people start watching, what you think, I'm the only one talking? I'm not the only one talking. Everybody's talking, but I'm the only one talking on here like a moron. So leave me alone. Because I do not know what I do when I be doing it. But anywho. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Like that dude said to me, he had some Walmart shoe sneakers on. He followed me twice on the bus. Twice on the bus he followed me. And I know exactly where he lives. He keeps telling his dog, there go mommy. No, I'm not mommy. I don't even know you, sir. I'm getting off the bus, he's getting off. I'm stretching, it's like he's stretching him back. I'm like, why are you trying to act like you go with me with your tiny t-shirt on? I hate men with big bellies, but when their t-shirt is like you can see their stomach, I don't like that. And then I came back downtown again, and there he was again. I was like, you still trying to act like me? He was like, look, I can buy a brand new pair of sneakers. Well, if you can buy a pair of sneakers that ain't from Walmart, please do. They don't even gotta be expensive pair of sneakers, but I mean, go get some kids. They can say kids. Go get something. Adidas, something. Tell me I'm saving all my money, spending on you. Well, when you gonna start spending? Because I do want to see food in the bag. It was like, you talking about my sneakers, I can buy a new pair. I was like, you know, all these men that say I go with them, I don't know nobody's name. I barely know, what's his name? Cody's name. Oh God, help me Jesus. But anyway, I'm like, all these men that say they go with me, I don't know nobody's name. Nobody's name. They keep saying, man, well, where he at? I hope it ain't that nut with that tattoo on his forehead, because I don't want none of that. I don't want to be involved in none of that. But as soon as I told him I wasn't his queen, you know, everything went downhill. It's retarded. But anyway, I got so dark. Oh my God, I am dark. Child, this lady charged my phone and she done went on a whole, you know what I mean? Girl, stop playing. That ain't the type of favor I'm looking for. You know, and whoever the dude is recording me, letting everybody hear, you should punch him in the face. Because if you know me, you know I'm going to come up here and repeat it. Why ain't nobody punching him in the face? He ain't doing nobody no justice. What he's taping me right now, what justice is he doing? Do you know he's trying to get me whacked? Right? That's all he's trying to do is get somebody else to do his dirty work. That's it. But all yous know me. And yous all know I'm crazy. See, I still got my Halloween mask up there. Supposedly, anyway. That's what they say. I don't know. But you know, it is what it is and what's it going to be. Mister, leave me alone unless you come to do the lobster on me. Other than that, I don't got nothing else to say about you. If I didn't talk about you, you know what I mean? You only got, if you want somebody, you got to talk them up. But I don't trust you now, so that ain't gonna happen. Let me move on. Maybe I might go back to blue. She said, mm, mm, mm. You know, I was in love with a Hell's Angel. In love. I think I was like 14. Oh my God. God damn. Then I was in love with a mobster. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know and I don't know why. Why he's gone away. You see, I've been around the world. That's how I became black chica. The essays. Boom. Bam. Bam. Yeah. That white man's up here, right? I don't really know him, but I don't know what's going on. Did you see him? He's like, and did you see him? I think he went like that, and he's some other shit. I don't know. Then he's trying to dance. I'm like, boy, that's probably why your wife left you, because your hips are stuck. You can tell he's just learning how to move his hips. And they can't eat pussy. Now they said white boys can. No, they cannot. It was the worst thing. Although read my book is Lord, I gotta praise. I gotta ask for forgiveness. I really ain't doing nothing, but you know, it is what it is and what's it gonna be. But anywho, I don't know. Trying to see where the world's gonna take me next. It's hard out here. And this is the thing I'm saying, right? If everybody's calling me a snitch in the whole world, why do people keep following me? Why do they keep doing their activity around me? Because if I know a snitch, you know what I mean? I'm going to stay far away from him as possible. I don't even talk to people. Not because I can't, it's just because that's what I choose not to do. I don't even want to say hi to nobody. And that's why yous can't figure out who's snitching. Because yous are so worried about me. I needed a wire so bad, you know what I mean? I'm a boot stuff, so I could have went and stole because I stole a lot of shit. But, you know, I didn't want to do, I needed two. He was like, you want, yeah, I want both of them. All my shits that I need two. I don't know, in Providence there, that's $1. He charged me $1.60 for these wires. I'm gonna go right back there and pick up another one and see, cause I got a whole bunch of boxes, and see how much they will pay charge me, cause them things only like $1.25. I know they're $1.25 in Providence on North Main Street, cause that's where I go get them for. Everything they do in Woonsocket is retarded. Not everything, because the mayor did, you know, send me a nice welcoming letter. If I got a problem with anything, please feel free to call. I didn't even know I was talking to the mayor, but the mayor gets upset, cause you need to calm your nerves. You don't know what's really going on. I don't know if that man's trailer's registered, but I know what's going. I know he's somewhere making money with uninsured trailer. No, I said I was gonna leave him alone too. I said you leave me alone, but you was in my face though. You was. I said if you stay, she told you if you stay out her face, she won't bother you, and you was in my face. That's the only reason why I'm talking shit about you. Cause he came right out that restaurant to stare in my face, and his trailers moved. But it was the 4th of July day yesterday. He's probably down Indian Point. Indian Point. Coach always shit. But yeah, I'm getting ready to make me something to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm like, shit, I might start eating meat again because this vegetables ain't filling me up. Oh my God, but that's the addiction of meat eating. Going on a diet is just like getting off drugs. You want to eat meat, but you know you need to lose like 20, 30 pounds. As soon as I get the shakes and get ready to pass on, I'm gonna have to have a cheeseburger or something. But like, as I'm like, you can't really be a vegan anyway in Florida because there ain't a lot of vegan restaurants. We strive off of meat, especially pork. They love pork. They love pork. I ain't stupid. Why am I though? Am I just well, you're so stupid? I am not stupid. Somebody in here don't like my voice and I don't care. I ain't talking about yous. And I'm on live, so you can't go run and try to take nothing because it's already going to be on here. So anyway, yeah, me and you're going to have the same agreement. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. That man's crying again. I swear he thinks we go together. I don't even know the motherfucker in real life. I don't go with nobody. How can you go with somebody? What are you doing for me? That's mental health. That is really mental health. They say I'm crazy shit. My skin. I can't use none of that stuff on my face they be using. Cause it breaks my pit. It fucking burns my skin right off. But anyway, let me get off. You know. You be like, what? See, they don't know that. I got 5 more years. I guess they're doing fireworks. I don't know. Did it rain yesterday? Well, no. What? Let me get off. Let me wish them, pray to the Lord that He sends me a good man before I get too old. But I'm 70. When you're about 70, you don't want to be bothered. I got 10 more good years in me, 12, 13. After that, I'm done.